Hi, my name is Bashar Taqi, and today I'd like to talk to you about our latest integration and implementation together with Seclytics. So what is Seclytics? Seclytics is a cybersecurity company and is the leader in predictive threat intelligence, specializing in threat prediction and detection. They utilize predictive threat intel designed to identify and mitigate potential cyber attacks before they can cause harm. The platform uses machine learning and advanced analytics to analyze vast amounts of data, providing insights and alerts about emerging threats. This helps organizations enhance their security posture and proactively defends against potential cyber attacks rather than reacting to them after they occur. We will now empower our threat intelligence page by including this robust threat technology, providing you more insight than ever on potential threat actors. So what can you gain from Seclytics? You would receive a summary of the existing and potential cyber threats, detailed threat intel data on detected malicious IP addresses, and trends and patterns about those IP addresses. On the Seclytics detailed report page, we're able to see the following information. So as before, we can see the security score and the highlight. So this is a very high risk IP address. And we can see the distribution of what type of threats this IP addresses has provided. So as we can see, there were 171 reports of malicious malware or phishing attempts, and 92 reports of spam exploit kit scanners, and the rest of these different types of attacks. Coming to this year view, we can see throughout the year when this IP address was actually reported as malicious. So for example, I can see that throughout April and May, this IP address was categorized as malicious. Scrolling down, we can see the entire period view here, where from Jan 2020 to December 2024, we can see when this IP address was predicted, as well as what it was reported as and the threat category for this prediction. We also see the predictions tab here, where Seclytics provide us the information of the threat prediction details and the importance of them. Scrolling down, we can see the threat data table here, where it tells us the identifiers that were used to report this IP address. And you can see here from the categories when the last attempt from this IP address was per attack that was done. So we can see that, for example, the last malicious attempt was on the 21st of May 2024. Looking at the reasons widget, we can see exactly why these IP addresses were reported, and looking down here, we can actually also include any sample associated spam emails, should there be any. Here we can see the MITRE attack widget. This section highlights the MITRE techniques and tactics linked to this IP address. The MITRE attack framework categorizes how the attackers achieve their goal. The tactics represent the attacker's overarching objectives, whereas the techniques describe the specific methods they would utilize to achieve these objectives. By examining these, you can quickly grasp the attack strategies associated with the IP addresses and the goals behind them. Empowering our platform with this page will greatly increase the level of visibility that is provided from our threat intel page. And with this new integration, we are very excited to be able to build on our platform's existing technology, scaling it up to provide our customers with more granular threat intel data, taking your domain security to the next level. You can try this out today by clicking the link in the description below or getting in touch with one of our in-house experts. If you like this video, please like, comment, and subscribe for more like this. I wish you a happy implementation. Thank you.